there was a very gaping gap between and disconnect between leadership and the masses, as the latter was left disillusioned. To make matters worse, the ordinary man felt even more insulted by the crass display of wealth by people who should have known better. If the masses knew about some of the detrimental effects of the greed and avarice perpetuated by some of our own, they would never forgive us. The examples abound around us. Ladies and gentlemen, if we all don't do some careful introspection and openly show remorse for the betrayal of the people's trust, we might not recover in time for the next election. The oppressive machinery will not desert us voluntarily. We need not shrink from honestly facing the conditions in our party and country today. This is the time to preeminently speak the whole truth, frankly and courageously. But rather than facing the obvious truth about why we lost, Rawlings once again has to be made the scapegoat of their failures. I believe this time around, our people have seen through it, and we would embark on the right steps to regain our moral high ground. Meanwhile, we were feeling smug and comfortable because we thought the hidden division in the main opposition's leadership was going to work so well in our favor. How very wrong could we be? How could we, for 1 minute, have made the mistake of thinking that the disloyalty at the senior leadership level of the NPP was going to percolate into the grassroots of the NPP? It was not going to, and it did not. How could we have made the mistake of not recognizing that they couldn't break the sense of purpose and unity at the grassroots level just because of what was going on up there? God's given direction for leadership are the principles of integrity, probity, and accountability. These principles are embedded in the collective conscience of the grassroots. The NDC's painful and massive rejection at the polls is indicative that we have lost the moral high ground that sets us apart from most of us. Great lengths were taken to draw the attention of the party as a collective, but none of it will be tolerated or accommodated. Ladies and gentlemen, we lost the elections way before December 7th. We persistently and unrepentantly stayed on the slippery slope to the humiliating defeat despite the several warning lights right in our faces. My honest wish was for corrective measures to be taken to avert this electoral disaster. I kept providing the warning whenever and wherever I could, and in public as well. But no, once again, the uncouth and uncultured in our party and government chose to insult and to disrespect some of us. The genuine and true founders and elders, warriors and useful fighters of what has transformed into the NDC were being disregarded and disrespected way back from after the victory of 2008. With the passage of time, a few too many selfish and greedy characters soon began to jump on board. Worked with good people all my life. I have worked with bad people all my life, some wicked, some with character defects. But evil-natured people must be kept away.